All right, here's the unboxing experience. So this is it's a beautiful box that it comes in, and here it is. Let's see here. It comes with the unit itself and a cable and documentation. Oh, there's a piece of paper there. Let's see, the whole document is a QC card. And do we have any documentation? As expected, none whatsoever. All right, now look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to begin installation. First thing I have to do is take off this panel here. Easy enough. You just pop off these panels on both sides. Come on. You just pop off. There we go. So you pop off these guys on both sides. Okay, I've popped off both sides. This guy just kind of lifts up. He's easy. It's that easy. He just kind of lifts up and comes right off. The next step is, this is behind the steering wheel, is to pop this off. It just comes off with these clips right here. They just like typical ones of these clips where the center pops out, and then you could just pull it right off. To pop off the steering wheel cover, sorry you missed it on the video. I just was trying to figure out how to do it, and I did it while figuring out. So I lowered the steering wheel all the way, pushed it all the way out with the power function, and I was able to get my fingers right up under here. I gave it a good lift. Both sides, there we go. And that comes right off, no problem. And I'll have to just sort of ease it out here, but I have no, yeah, it's just coming right off right now. There we go. That's it for that. So you got to separate these two pieces because the device only comes with the one. This just kind of pops off like that. Oh yeah, these clips have to I might have to squeeze these with pliers to get those off, but yeah, so that pops out that way. That one's going to pop out the other way, and then yeah, I'll squeeze those with a pair of pliers and that'll come right off. Okay, so this guy pops onto here in the obvious way, and lo and behold, it fits just fine. They did a nice job with molding the plastic. Okay, great. Okay, now the pain in the butt part. It's connecting the connector under the dash. So here, so this panel under the passenger side has to come off. There's clip there, one. Oh, there's one over here. I think that's part of this one. There might be another one. So we're just going to pull this down. This isn't a big deal. Next step is the hard part. Okay, so panel's down. You, of course, disconnect your light. Get my fingernail in there. Has a clip in it. And then this one just yanks off with a pair of pliers. I think that's how they work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the way those work. And we'll get this panel out of our way, and then we're going to do the pain in the butt part, which is connecting to the connector. Okay, so I'm going to have to lay upside down in the footwell, and so I'm getting myself prepared. I've got the cable, I've got a light. I also am going to turn off the car because I'm going to disconnect one of the connectors. You go under safety and security and scroll up to power off, and we're going to power off the car. All right. Yeah, that's way the hell up in there. Let's see if we can. I believe. So I'm looking at under the dash. I'll give you some context here. I can't give you some context here. Anyway, it's There we go. Not that first connector, is not the second connector, it's that third one up there. Okay, so that is kind of tough to get to. So I will unplug that and there, just to give you some context of where we are. That's your, yeah. All right, there it is, done. They ain't joking when they say that's a hard job. It's I can't even point at it. Yeah. That's the connector right up. Where can I get to where you can see it? Right up there. And yeah, that's it plugged in. So now it's time to run the wire. So it goes across underneath the dash and then up through here. This guy just, yeah, he pulls off even with your fingers. So feed this wire up through here, up to here. I'll show you next. All right, I put down tape to hold down the wires. This is just while I'm installing the the top piece back on again, the dashboard piece just back on again, because I don't want the wire to pop about. I don't really expect this electrical tape to last very long in the sun, in the hot sun, but it'll be held in place just because it doesn't have any place to go. But yeah, during installation, I want it where I want it. Okay, so now we're just going to stick the module on top of the steering wheel. There's a little place on this connector where there's a bump on this one, goes in there. These are hard to get apart, I know. I put it together and had trouble getting it back apart again. So make sure you got everything routed before you put it in. We'll connect that connector, pop this guy back on, and then close up the dash. Okay, so it's hard to get the steering wheel cover back on. It just wouldn't come together. So what I ended up doing was I took the torque screw out from underneath this one. You can't take the bottom off. It's held, you have to take the steering wheel off to take it off. But it let me shift it around. Everything just sort of popped into the right place. I was able to squeeze this together on both sides with my hands, and it worked. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to route this up through here. There's a little bit of a sharp edge on the plastic. So I'm going to wrap that in a little bit of electrical tape just to give it a bit of cushion. And then I'm going to pop this back on, and then we'll pop this top panel back on. All right, that's held in place pretty solidly by this piece, so that's not going anywhere, and so that's not going to rub up and down as the steering wheel goes in and out. So it's time to pop on the piece that goes on top of here. Here's another thing I discovered. These pieces on the end, they go like that. You can get it out with these on here, but you can't really get it back in. They pull straight out towards you. There are two clips here, they go right there. So yeah, they're hard to get off, but once you get them off, you can get the larger piece back in. Okay, that guy popped back on super easily, and then these guys will just pop back on here. There we go. And that just pops back on there. This piece just goes there. So it all comes back together the way you took it apart. There you go. The under dash piece is a little bit harder to align, but it goes on in the obvious way too. And that's pretty much the job. All right, let me show you how to set this up. You do it with the controls on the steering wheel. You press the right button on the steering wheel to the right, and it will go into setup mode. And unfortunately, or at least mine, is in an Asian language. But you can scroll the wheel up and down to get to different screens. And there's the one, English. So press the button, scroll, and now we are in English. I have no idea what time zone it is. I'll have to figure out that. But we'll set the time zone. It has it right. This is a blue car. And we're gonna go back into the menu so I can set what wheel I have on my car.
Hospital officials in Missouri are expressing concern.
I can set what wheel I have on my car. There we go. See how, well, the wheel doesn't change, but see how it changes there to the arrow wheels, or the, that's more or less the wheel I have on my car. You can set the format. We're going to do 12-hour format. There we go. There it is. Day, night, auto, theme, simple, classic. There it goes. Okay, so that's where you set Model 3 versus Model Y. And yeah, that's it. If you scroll up or down quickly, you go into different display modes. Okay, down, I guess. Oh, there we go. Now we're in night mode. Now we're in day mode. Now we're in a different font. Now we're in a different font. 220 miles an hour. It's a little optimistic. There's another one. Another one, and then if you go up, it goes between kilometers per hour and miles per hour, it's told. No, it doesn't. Yeah, okay. Well, so that's it.